So here we go. Georgia Johnson gets us started. Let's play pickleball. And that's why her name is freaking right there. Gets us started with a beautiful forehand through the middle.
Dave, there's always somebody watching. That is something to remember for these players.
Oh, no.
That's unfortunate. I actually remember it with Georgia Johnson and Mari Humber playing Anna Lee Waters. Mari was a fill-in partner, came out, had some success with Anna Lee Waters. Next thing you know, she's drafted in Major League Pickleball on Anna Lee Waters' team.
And that catches the court, and just like the start Anna Lee Waters and Ben Johns has, the Johnsons come smoking out of the gates here, 3-0 on first serve.
Yeah, looking clean, all black too. And it's conditions like this, you don't have to worry about wearing the black.
Yes. Nice little
side out
routine,
Very smooth on the Ernie.
Yeah, this is the spot. If you've got black in the collection, bring it out here. Yeah, step back, fire off the bounce into the flick wizard. That's going to happen every time.
0-3-2. Side out.
Just on the move, first volley from Georgia Johnson, perfect.
Yeah, because Perez got a lot of the tui, and I love the knee bend there.
3-0-1. Point. Four, 0-1. Point. 5-0-1.
Well done, Edward Perez.
Quality reload from Perez. I understand Georgia was off the line, but we've already talked about her power, and he was ready for it.
5-0-2.
And this is a nightmare for the rest of the field. If he's just, I'm not talking run around crazy, just take a little more court sometime.
6-0-2.
Controlled about it too. That was as smooth as silk.
Point.
Was looking to protect. A little late getting to his spot in front of his partner Libo. That's a big miss hit.
7-0-2.
Nice angle and reach in there from Libo, so get a stop there.
Zero, 7-1. Point.
And on the board.
1-7-1. Second serve.
He's not getting cheated.
No. On both wings, too.
Yeah.
1-7-2.
Take your cracks, young man.
Especially here. And they get the rally. It was helter-skelter, but it worked out.
I like the yep, too, from Libo. Got him. After the very rare bailout lob successful early in the point from Libo.
Side out.
Such a good first volley.
Yeah, the ball striking. It's so clean, so
7-2-1.
effortless, so simple. Nothing can go wrong, and you have the power.
And there's just, you want to talk about power, just destroys ATPs. She and Jessie Erdem hit him like they did something to her.
8-2-1.
Well, they know that they come back a lot these days, so you better.
Oh, my.
Second
that
serve.
was a dangerous place to leave the ball there, but the third net cord of that rally saved Mr. Perez.
8-2-2. Point.
Twice he's tried to partner protect, and it has not worked out. He's like half committing to it.
Either full commit or you let Libo have a chance.
Exactly. One or the other.
Side out. Two, 9-1.
Wow.
Deep slice volley from
serve.
Yeah, into the wind, kept it in, but it was in.
It was in.
I don't know how to manipulate the paddle to do that, because it was a pretty good drive coming out. Man.
Side out.
The first drive, Libo got a hold of one there.
I agree. The power edge early in the point was to
9-2-1.
Perez and Libo, and then that turned.
And that teeter-totter just gets dumped on you.
Point.
Tries to slide it up the line, but
Game
it has
point.
to bounce or you will eat it, and we are at game point.
10-2-1.
And that lob goes well deep, so Annalie and Ben look fantastic, and in game one, like to mess around.
No.
Okay.
Seems like
Game
most
two,
of the
time in.
top teams, it's a
0-0-2.
recurring theme with them. There's not a lot of messing.
Great
Side
first
up.
volley again from Georgia at the feet. Yeah, I think the singles is where we will continue to see the messing, because there's just, I mean, we reviewed, there were so many names
0-0-1
from countries across the world that it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Edwards, you got to go after the first one or you will pay the price.
Yeah, held back a little bit, and that's exactly the price was paid. But yes, just scanning through some of the qualifying.
1-0-1.
The international flair of the names was awesome to see.
Point.
I mean, she's not anywhere near the kitchen line.
No,
and still hammers.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up too, because that that's a faux pas for so many players, but she gets away with it. She's in that class with Annalie that I'm just going to question nothing.
Point.
No, and this is somebody so dedicated to the off court, loves her workouts, loves that part of being a pro athlete. It's fantastic to see.
Point.
Rue 4-0.
Yeah, and I think that is one of the reasons for her huge ascension over the last year, 18 months, is really engaging her lower body, bending low for her shots, and using everything. She used to be a bit more upright in her younger years.
5-0-1.
And that's a testament.
And there's just no reason that ball should be hit there, but he is a special, special player. Yeah.
Just caught. Probably a little closer to the line or on the line than JW needed, but it all counts the same.
6-0-1.
Keep going, JW.
Second serve.
Keep going, JW.
That cannot be a deterrent.
And a funky little ball flight on the serve from Georgia Johnson.
6-0-2.
She's had a flat one that landed just inches from the line as well.
Side out.
Good return from Perez, so let's see if they can get going here. 17-2 cumulative. Some of the drives have been very good. The problem is the other side hits very good first volleys. Ooh, cut through there.
Second serve.
Libo looking for the lob drive combo. It's a nice
into the wind.
Padel or paddle play, however you want to say it, but a little tougher to do in pickleball.
Side out.
And this team, more than many, play such beautiful complementary pickleball. Bro sets up sis and vice versa.
6-0-1.
Yeah, the setup cleanup might be 50-50
yeah,
for those two.
Ooh, flick
Second
just
serve.
wide from the Wizard.
When you have that much action, you're gonna miss one from time to time.
The ability to get that wide is impressive.
It's like one of those baseball pitchers that has too much movement.
Yes.
He can't control it.
Side out.
Couple errors from J-Dub, gets the ball back to Perez
0-6-1.
and Libo pushes Perez out of the way. I love it, but can't get them
Second
in.
serve.
She pushes you out of the way. Get up to the kitchen and
go do something.
Poach that next shot.
0-6-2. Side
She
out.
was in there ready to push him out of the way again.
Yeah, Perez tried to get sneaky on that let cord. Often just going to be pushed back in the kitchen to reset the point. He tried to do something offensive.
Point.
Oh, and then that happens.
Seven 0-1.
Most days, Adams will have 4 singles and then 2 of each of the 3 doubles disciplines, but because a couple of the draws aren't full, that's why you're getting to see a third mixed here. That will not happen the rest of the week.
Side out.
So,
little Tuesday bonus.
Little Tuesday bonus. If you love you some mixed, we'll have just a couple of men's matches and 1 women's, including the dynamic youngster Jelena Ingram will be in play a little later.
Second serve.
And then Grayson Golden, who called his shot, just said, I'm calling Jay DeVilliers and see if he'll play a big tournament with me. And guess what? He said yes. You'll see that as our last match of the day.
Side out.
Patrick Quinn and Bright are through 2 and 4. So
7-0-1.
That shock and awe is off and running. Very nice
Second
from
serve.
Perez there. Thirds have lost some quality here for the Johnson duo.
7-0-2. Side out.
Again, Perez, big time return, and he got to the line quickly after that. Because when you crush a return,
0-7-1.
sometimes it costs you some positioning, not for Perez.
Out hit your movement.
Second serve.
All I can say is worse things would have happened if that came over.
It's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
0-7-2.
I mean, cannot do that.
Side out.
The first volley is on the run. Unwinding the stack is an issue for so many teams. In this matchup, it is not for the
7-0-1. Point.
Yeah, the middle dink he is maybe the best in the game that just eliminates that.
8-0-1. Point.
I
think she said before that bounce.
Yeah, she did. One-handed punch. She's got all the
9-0-1
attacks.
All the tricks are there. Yeah, I've seen the Johnsons taking some pace and adding depth and height on the serve here. So that seems to be, at least for this, a point of emphasis.
Yeah, always tinker. But I would say that so far Libo does not have a lot of dink tolerance.
No.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
And
then send it.
Tough team to do that against.
Point.
And we are
Match
at
point.
match and pickle point.
10-0-2.
Wow, just a rocket of a serve. Well done by Perez there.
Yeah, Libo got that one a bit more cross court.
0-10-1.
Tougher counterattack from Georgia. Partner cleaned up.
Second serve. 0-10-2. Side out.
Missed thirds, and
match
Perez,
point.
maybe he's the nicest guy ever, but he needs to start taking those in the middle.
10-0-1.
Good night.
Point game match.
Walk it off with the pickle. 11-2, 11-0. Man, to the 1 seed and the 2 seed.